In this video, we'll be talking about how the Tesla Cybertruck is an absolute genius of a design. That's right, you heard it correctly. Although the vast majority of critics and even fans gave it a lukewarm reception, with even some fans going so far as to say that the Cybertruck lacks any creativity and shows some lazy design. But in this video, we will be showing you how the Tesla Cybertruck is actually ingenious in its own right and has the potential to dominate the electric truck market for years to come. The first thing is its unique design. Yes, even with all the criticism and memes made to poke fun at this design, the Tesla Cybertruck is still unique in its own right. The sharp, pointed, and edgy design has become the company's signature design. Any company who dares to copy its design will be called out and will have to deal with major criticism. In this way, Tesla has managed to make its design copy-proof or nearly impossible to steal. The next evident superiority that the Cybertruck has over all of its competitors is that it uses the same stainless steel alloy used in SpaceX rockets. That's right, future Tesla Cybertruck owners will be probably the only car owners who will be able to boast that the powerful materials used to construct spaceships is the same material that constitutes their trucks. Continuing the talk on its rugged build, the Cybertruck's exoskeleton is another masterpiece of mechanical engineering designed for ultimate safety and longevity. The colorless exterior shells may look bland and boring, but they're designed for ultimate durability that'll serve its users for years to come. The same metals used in SpaceX rockets, which are designed to withstand the high temperatures from heat generated by friction during escape from the Earth's atmosphere, makes the Cybertruck's shell almost impenetrable. This is more than enough for an assurance for the passengers for their safety. The exoskeleton is reported to have been made from ultra-hard 30 times cold-rolled stainless steel that makes it immune to even 9mm bullets. Tesla is also working on a solar roof add-on that'll help add valuable mileage to the Cybertruck's already impressive 500-mile range that it can deliver on a single charge. The solar roof was up until recently just a rumor, and many even called it a fraud until just recently when the US Patent and Trademark Office confirmed that Tesla has obtained a patent for an integrated rollable sheet for automobiles that can retract using the motor besides the Cybertruck's rear wheel, similar to a metal shutter outside stores. Therefore, it can double up as a solar roof as well as a cover for the items stored in the rear cavity. These are impressive specs, and the rugged and bulletproof design makes it a perfect product to target purchasers from security organizations as well. And from the looks of it, the strategy is working. A statistical analysis of the purchasers shows that the main buyers, or people who are placing pre-orders for the Cybertruck, are people from military or security forces backgrounds, because they demand rugged and durable vehicles that run fast as well. Speaking of running fast, while the Cybertruck rivals the classic Ford F-150 in strength and power with a solid 3,500 pounds of loading capacity, which ensures that the user can carry all of their essentials on a long road trip without compromising the truck's speed or performance. Apart from that, the Cybertruck features a towing capacity of 14,000 pounds that makes it strong enough to carry another truck on its back with ease. Remember Elon's famous quote, "A truck that can carry a truck." Despite all of this, it also has the potential to compete with one of the world's fastest sports cars, the Porsche 911, as it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 6.5 seconds. These features evidently make the Cybertruck faster, or at least as fast as a Porsche, while simultaneously being stronger than a Ford, making it the perfect choice for people who want a fine blend of pace and power. As alluded to earlier, the Cybertruck can go up to 500 miles in a single charge, but little do people know that it also features a 120 to 40 volt outlet that serves as a two-way connection that can not only draw energy from the charging slot, but actually it can double up as a source that can deliver power to a whole house via the energy stored in its batteries. This makes it something of an unlimited power supply, and even a green version of a backup generator thanks to its latest solar roof add-on, thus making it a useful accessory during blackouts caused by extreme weather or any apocalyptic scenario. Apart from all that, Tesla seems to be very intelligently utilizing another marketing strategy, and that is cashing in on pop culture. Yes, that's right. From its sharp-edged design that gives off a dystopian look like it's something straight out of the Mad Max trilogy. Unveiling of the Cybertruck on the 21st of November 2019, which is the same date that the famous Blade Runner film is set in. launching products and even having carnival-esque events to showcase Tesla cars in Universal Studios LA, which are frequented by US natives and tourists alike as a vacation spot. Elon himself being very active at social media sites, especially Twitter, where he not only endorses his products, but he also actively engages with fans and followers, answering their facts about the latest developments over at Tesla, shares a few spoilers about the upcoming designs, crack jokes, discuss probable features that can be integrated into the Tesla vehicles, and explains the science behind the features or the engineering difficulties if they can't be added on. Apart from these features, Tesla Cybertruck has a few additional advantages that can give it the edge over its competitors in the long run, that being an extensive charging network. We discussed this in quite detail in our previous video on Tesla Energy about how Tesla Megapacks are used as a transportable charging station, and more are in the pipeline, either being manufactured or being finalized for deployment. This puts it ahead of its competitors in a way that where other electric truck or vehicle owners will be limited to home charging slots or designated public charging slots, which might be hours away from the location and especially difficult to reach in emergency situations. Tesla will have a better reach and a more extensive network with charging slots located nearer and nearer, which will make Tesla vehicles the most obvious choice for buyers. Speaking of batteries, Tesla is probably the only company that's invested in battery tech, meaning that it's working towards developing its own batteries for its vehicles, so that it can be virtually independent of any third-party contractors for one of its major components, as Tesla has already gained quite a lot of criticism over constant delays for some of its flagship products, yet at the same time, it has pulled off some ingenious hacks that have helped it outlast competition during the global chip shortage. Nevertheless, Tesla is proactively seeking to establish complete independence from any third-party players by engineering its own resources for battery production, such as establishing the subsidiary Tesla Energy, and its most recent development is the Megapack factory, which will be solely dedicated to manufacturing battery storage units known as the Megapack that can be utilized for utility-level applications and can serve as a backup storage for complete grid stations. Be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay up to date about the latest news and developments in the Tesla universe. While some factories that'll be used to manufacture batteries for Tesla cars might be specially dedicated and have to be constructed like the Megapack factory in California, which might cost Tesla some amount of time. But the gigafactories used to fabricate Tesla's signature models are expandable, discussed in detail in our previous videos, that can accommodate facilities to make and assemble the Megapacks until its own dedicated workspace isn't established. These factories are themselves powered mostly by renewables, which means Tesla may have the ability to provide subsidies and discounts to its customers for charging and products, thanks to the money saved from generating costs.